Hello, beautiful souls, and here I am at day 100. I am deeply celebrating myself for getting to 100 days of going live. It has been a journey. There's been big ebbs and flows. There's been tears and there's been laughter and there's been everything in between. And yet here we are. It's a milestone. It's a new starting point from which now I move forward. These last 100 days have given me the space, the opportunity to evolve myself, to get clearer on who it is that I am, who it is I want to be, the level of self that I am choosing to leave behind, and the level of self that I am choosing to embody. And it has allowed me to navigate certain emotions, certain states of being that I'm not sure I would have in the same way if I hadn't done these lives every day. And earlier I was on a call with one of the women from Ignited Soul Movement, my monthly membership, and the conversation around disappointment came up. It was front and center of what we spoke about today, and how easy it is to hold back on who it is that we are becoming, hold back on what it is we want to bring to life, because we are afraid of disappointment. And that's can be a very unconscious thing. It can be a very unconscious way of moving through life. I know for myself personally, I remember being a young girl and deciding to not get too positive about things that I wanted to experience in my life, because I didn't want to feel disappointment. I didn't want to get my hopes up because I didn't know if I'd be able to handle the level of disappointment that it might bring. And so in doing so, living in a undercurrent of disappointment in not getting what I want, but the greater disappointment of knowing that I wasn't bringing myself to life in a way that I knew I could, bringing disappointment in knowing that I wasn't making moves in the ways that I wanted to make. And that became clearer as a grown woman, more so than as a young girl. And even in these last 100 days, there's been multiple opportunities to navigate disappointment. When Facebook announced that lives that are 30 days or older are going to be deleted, I was disappointed, because the expectation that I had around what these 365 days lives, what they were going to give to me, what I thought was going to be a video diary that I could look back on, video diary of my own evolution that I could look back on, that others could look back into if they wanted to. But because I had been moving through these days, navigating and recoding and calibrating and all these things, I was able to realign and readjust really quickly. I was able to tap into my initial reason for doing this. And really, at the core of it, it was, who am I becoming along the way? And deep curiosity of, well, I wonder what's going to happen. And the disappointment was there, and then it was gone. I didn't make it mean anything. I wasn't sourcing how I was feeling about myself or what this challenge is from some external thing, not putting my power into the hands of Facebook for changing the rules. But it was in me, back in me, as the woman that I am becoming, who chooses to navigate, who chooses to adjust, who chooses to be her own source of how she feels to the best of my ability, and to continue to do that. And so in our conversation on disappointment, and from taking some time to journal after our conversation as well, is when we have expectations of how things should go, how things will go, we very unconsciously place within that boundaries, restrictions, of it has to go this way specifically, or I'm going to be disappointed. And what that does is a couple of things. It lines us up for disappointment, and it keeps us out of the realm of it could go this way or even better. Because when we have set expectations in that kind of way, when things start to divert from how we thought it would go, we fall into this wounding of disappointment. And in doing so, closing ourselves off to how it could have gone even better. We very unconsciously make the assumption, oh, it's not going to go my way. Damn it, I'm disappointed. I'm going to wallow in my disappointment. I'm going to feel bad. I'm going to see where I can place external blame, where I can place internal blame. I'm going to see how long I can wallow in this and hope for the best the next time. And you can even feel the energy of that, the frequency of that as I'm speaking. Disappointment in what it is part of life. Not everything goes the way we want to go. And that's okay. If we can move through it and just let it be what it is, another emotion, another frequency with which we get to ride the wave of for as long as we choose to. When we begin to truly bring it internal in ourselves of, I am choosing the level of identity that I want to experience my life from. I am choosing to be the designer, the curator, the architect of who it is that I am. And I make that my mission. And from that place, I put energetic projections out into the world of my desires, my dreams. And I ride the waves in the process of all of that happening. When we turn our focus inwards on who it is that we are and who it is that we are becoming, we navigate the emotional upsets differently. We navigate the need to course correct, to change direction a little bit in a much more grounded, potent and powerful way. And disappointment just gets to be something that we move through, because we know we are choosing to be the one that can handle it. We choose to know that we are the one who has got great things she's bringing to life, because she is the one who is doing it. She is the one who is becoming the woman that she wants to be. And so, as today is my day 100 and tomorrow is day 101, I'm putting out one of the last calls to join me this time around, because it might come up again on the next 100th day, who knows, to join me in becoming the woman. This Go Live challenge, this training ground within a private Facebook group for you to consciously decide who it is that you are becoming, and to come in here into that private Facebook group, to show up as her, to speak as her, to develop your voice from her, to awaken within you a frequency with which you then get to move on. You calibrate to develop the story of, hear the knowings of truth of who it is that you are. And you do that by coming in live every day to put on your phone, put on your camera, and speak as her, move as her, project as her. Tomorrow is March 4th. And it's just the way the numbers align. We are choosing, those of us who are in here together, in becoming the woman, choosing to march forth into who it is that we are becoming. And we are choosing to march forth together, shoulder to shoulder. There's no disappointment frequency in that, no matter how it goes. There is power, potency, groundedness, anything you want it to be. I will place the sign up page below in here. If you are ready to march forth together, come and join us. The doors will close tonight. This is a free offering as a celebration for these 100 days and who it is that I have become and who it is I am becoming. If this live today resonated for you, if you feel it would resonate with another woman that you know, then please do send it on. Who are you becoming? Are you consciously choosing who it is you are becoming, or are you holding back on your next level with an unconscious fear of disappointment? You get to choose. You are the one. Let's do it together. Okay, I will see you tomorrow.